Okay, so now look at this one. So this is, first of all, we need to understand what is this. Is it a block diagram or front panel? This is a block diagram. And what we have in this block diagram, we have a while loop and we have a stop button connected with this while loop. And this is a case structure. This is a case structure border. This is the case selector. This is the condition terminal. Okay. So since we have a Boolean control, हमें कैसे पता how we know that this is a Boolean? Because this is a green colored control. So this is a Boolean control. Since a Boolean control is attached to the condition terminal, so it means this is a Boolean case structure. So in Boolean case structure, you have only two options. One is the true, the other one is the false. It means you have only two cases. One is the true case, the other one is the false case. Okay. So right now you can only see one case, which is a true case, and there is a false case as well, which I will show you in the next slide. So what else we have? We have a Boolean control, and this is what this is a control. So in this control, what the user has to do, a user has to enter the temperature in Celsius scale, the temperature of value. So we can take this value from the data acquisition system as well, but since we did not discuss that data acquisition in detail so far, the hardware especially, so that's why we are taking the input from the user. So user is entering the value from in Celsius scale. Okay, so this is a button or this is a switch with the help of which the user can select any one out of two scales. So those two scales are what? Celsius and Fahrenheit. Celsius and Fahrenheit. By default, the scale is set at Celsius. So if user entered, or if a user basically press that button, what will happen? The same value will go into the case and then go out of the case. True case. It means the temperature which the user entered in Celsius will come out as Celsius. So this is the true case. But if user select Fahrenheit scale from here, so what will happen? The user input will be converted into Fahrenheit scale, and that converted value will go out of the case and be display at the temperature indicator. Okay, so now we will look at the front panel. So this is the front panel. So this is the input which user has to provide. This is the temperature value in what? In Celsius. Okay, this is temperature value in Celsius. Then user has to select either Fahrenheit scale or Celsius scale. So at this point of time, the Fahrenheit scale is selected. If we press this button, what will happen? It will be converted into Celsius scale. So since the Fahrenheit scale is selected, what is happening? This temperature is displaying in the Fahrenheit scale. So in the next one, okay, so we don't have the other case. So when we press this button and we have changed that input from Fahrenheit to Celsius, what will happen? The same value will appear in this indicator as well. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do? So we have to go to the file menu and then select the new VIE option, and then we have to drag this front panel on the left side and block diagram on the right side. Okay, so now we have to go to the block diagram and right click and then select the structures option. So in the structures option, we have a case structure. So this is the case structure. We have a lot of other structures as well, but at this point of time, we are focusing on the case structure. So this is the case structure. So we will draw it in the same way in which we draw the loop, while loop or for loop. So by default, we have what? We have a Boolean case structure. So number one, what we have to do? We have to attach a number. We have to attach a Boolean control with that one. So we should go to the front panel, right click, and then go to the Boolean category, and then we can select any switch. Let's say this is a switch. Okay, so we will drag this out of this case structure and connect it with this one. What else we need? We need two numbers, or we need a number. So we need a we need a numeric control. So this is basically temperature in Celsius. Okay, so this is temperature in Celsius. What else we need? We need an indicator, numeric indicator, and temperature in selected scale. For example, if user want to see it Fahrenheit, then the Fahrenheit will be displayed here. So we will drag this one here and this one here. Okay, so let me just okay. So now what we will do, we will for two case it's very simple. You just have to click on this one, and then you need to drag you need to connect this one with this one. Okay, so this is a true case. But for the false case, what we have to do, we have to convert this Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit temperature. So Fahrenheit temperature, for Fahrenheit temperature, what we have to do, we have to use this numeric option. So what is the conversion? First of all, we have to convert, we have to multiply it with 9. Okay, and then we have to divide it by 5. Yes, create and 5, and then we have to add 32 in it, right? Okay, so now we have to add, create constant and 32, and now we will connect it with this one. So this is the conversion. Okay, so now we have to add a loop, which is a while loop with this one. Okay, and then we need to control, we need to add a control. Oh, sorry, this is a constant, so we need to add a control. So this is the control. We will drag it here. Anything else we need to do? So we will rearrange these ones using these options. So this is the alignment. So we will align it vertically first. So all of these items are aligned, and then we will adjust the spacing. We need equal spaces between these controls and indicators. So now we have a better front panel as compared to the previous ones. So what we will do, we need to change this boolean also. This is temperature scale selector. Okay, so this is temperature scale selector, and we want the user to see what's inside. So we need to go to the properties of this one, and on is Celsius and off, or we can simply write F and C. Okay, so if it's off, then what will happen? The Fahrenheit temperature will be displayed. So if it's on, what will happen? The Celsius temperature will be displayed. Also, let me just realign it, adjust the spacing, and increase the what? Increase the font size a bit so that you can see anything. So let me, okay, so we can adjust the spacing once again. Okay, that's good. So now we will run this program and enter any temperature, for example 37, and press enter. So what is displaying? That is the temperature which is displayed in Fahrenheit scale, because we did not press this button. So when I press this one, what will happen? So these are the two same temperatures now. So when I press it again, it will be converted into Fahrenheit.